Hi, everyone. I am so incredibly grateful on this day after my birthday for all of the love I received yesterday and just the amount of people who reached out, who left voice messages, who left voice memos, singing to me, typing just such lovely words of kindness to me. And I'm actually really humbled by the amount of people who reached out. And it made me think back to kind of like the early days of Facebook, I want to say, when we would receive, like five happy birthdays. And then I don't want to say it's a competition, but there was definitely times when I would be like, oh, wow, so and so had like 400 people wish her a happy birthday. And I had, I didn't even count. So many people reach out and just wish me happy birthday on like Facebook, Instagram. Um, But really, like the people who know you, who have your actual information, who can call you and text you and like I said, leave voice memos and voice messages. I was really surprised at like how many people, for one, remember that it's my birthday, and for two, just the things they say. And I always hope that I remember people's birthdays. I reach out to them. I leave a kind message, a kind word, more than just happy birthday, like maybe a memory I share with them, or gosh, just highlighting something about them that I think is super special. And so I've always tried to be really good about remembering people's birthdays and reaching out to them. And when it happens to me, sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, I can't believe, this person said this about me, or I can't believe this person even remembered it's my birthday. And it's so humbling. And I feel so grateful when I hear from people, especially some people I haven't seen in a long time. But at one time in our lives, we were very close. Sometimes it was only for a semester of college or a year in high school, or, I met them on a trip somewhere and spent, a couple days with them, but became friends over, text message or WhatsApp. And so I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all the birthday wishes, and I'm so thankful. And I can't believe the amount of tears that I've shed from yesterday to today because of people, I guess, honoring my presence on this earth. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to put it or say it, but uh, yeah, it just feels so good when I don't know, to receive praise, to receive validation, to receive blessings and gratitude for just my presence and how I show up in the world. And as I said, I want to always honor other people and their birthdays and show my gratitude for their presence on this earth and their guidance or wisdom or just their energy, their vibe, their love, their kindness. And I just really want to show that like birthdays are, It's funny. Throughout life, birthdays have been so, I don't want to say tumultuous. They've just been so different every year. I feel like when we're super young and we're kids, birthdays are this special event, this occasion, this thing that our family, creates birthday cakes and decorations, and you invite friends and you have, little invitations, and sometimes it turns into this weird, I don't want to say popularity contest, but it kind of was, right? Like you hope that everyone, at least for me, because I was such a like one of those kids that wanted everyone to like me, and so it was like I think I would invite like as many people as I possibly could because my mom was probably like, "No, we can't afford to have, you know, 80 cupcakes." Not that there was 80 kids in my class, but it's like probably 25 kids in the class, and she's like, "Oh my God, like pick 10." And it was for me it was like, "No, I want to invite everybody and include everybody." And then as we get older, your friend group kind of gets smaller, and again, your parents can only afford so many cupcakes or whatever. And it's just once you get to college, and it's totally a different ball game, right? You don't have like these classmates that you're including in your birthday parties and invitations. And gosh, once you're out of college, it's maybe your five friends that you still talk to, or one friend that you still talk to, and hopefully they remember your birthday. And of course, your parents, hopefully your parents remember your birthday. I know, like, now that my parents are getting older, um, my mom actually reached out to me like 4 days before my birthday this year. And I guess she's claims she was sitting at her desk and just she looked at the wrong date. She thought it was already my birthday, like looking at the calendar, not realizing, it wasn't Tuesday yet. It was only Saturday. But I don't know, birthdays are weird. They're one of those days of the year that I remember really heavily celebrating when I was young. And then kind of once I got to like college and after college, not that many people remembered it. So I tried not to even bring it up because it was almost like sad if someone didn't remember your birthday. And so I kind of stopped mentioning it to people, or like, I don't know, just because it's not this big celebration. Like when you're a kid, it's not as, I don't know. I think as an adult, I stopped reminding people, oh, my birthday's coming up, my birthday's coming up. And that's just kind of the person I was. I was hoping like people would remember, and like how rude is that to like hope other people remember your birthday? They can't even remember what day of the week it is, let alone that you were born. And then as the years go on, it's like you were born so many years ago, like how are they going to remember which date you were born on? So anyway, as I've gotten older, the expectation of people remembering my birthday started to go way down because it's just another date on the calendar, honestly, or that's kind of how I felt about it. And then with the social media, and you put your birthday in to Facebook, and so now Facebook's like reminding people it's your birthday. And so again, like I was saying, in like the early days of Facebook, all of a sudden, all these people remember that it's your birthday. So you start to like see all these happy birthdays. And I feel like the first couple years of Facebook, it was, a few. And then all of a sudden you see some people have like 400 people saying happy birthday to them. And it wasn't a competition. It was just more like, holy cow, like 400 people know that it's my friend Susie Joe's birthday. Like, that's pretty cool. And I think over the last 5, 10 years, that has kind of worn off. Like, there's not this, ooh, I wonder how many people are going to wish me happy birthday this year. Now it's more like, I really hope I can see at least one friend, one person I know, either on my birthday or be able to talk to a bunch of people that I know on my birthday. Because for me and my lifestyle, I haven't been in the same place in the last 5 years since COVID. So it's like, it's anyone's guess where I'm going to be and who I'm going to be celebrating with. And for example, yesterday I was with friends, like new friends, staying at their house in Hawaii in the Big Island, but then I got to travel to Maui and see some friends I've known for, I think we figured it out today, like 15 years we've known each other, which is incredible to me. And so lucky. I feel so grateful to know and be able to celebrate my birthday with someone I've known for 15 years. What I'm getting to is yesterday was an emotional day, just because of social media being reminding people it's your birthday, having so many people reach out to me that I haven't heard from in years, which is so special. And also people who do keep in touch on the regular, who messaged me personally, called and actually sang happy birthday. It just makes my birthday very special when people reach out, and I couldn't be more happier with the kinds of messages that were coming through. And I just know that it's helping me become a better person because it's not the amount of people anymore, right? That is the measure of the kind of person I'm turning into. It's the quality of the messages that I'm receiving that are reflecting the kind of person I'm turning into. And that is super special to me because it shows me that I am changing for the better. I'm becoming a better person. I'm recognizing other people and having deep quality conversations with them. And in turn, when it's my birthday, they're reflecting that back to me and showing their gratitude for my presence on this earth, which just makes me so grateful for everyone else's presence on this earth and how we are adding to each other's quality of life and making each other's lives better. And I'm so incredibly grateful. I'm so happy to be on this earth and being able to grow older and wiser and share my unique gifts with this world. And so, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up with me today. And I hope that as we get older, as we share more of this life together, we really recognize and appreciate all of the ways we show up in each other's lives and change each other's lives. It's so special. And I'm so thankful to be here. And I'm so thankful you're here sharing this journey with me. And I'm so excited to look back on yesterday and today next year, 1 year from now, and just see how much has changed and also how much has stayed the same. I think it's going to be a good measure of how I've grown as a person and hopefully contributed to a lot more lives over the course of this next year. So, thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.